Hey everybody, long time no see. Finally, I'm out camping. I got some time off of work and I'm actually camping in warm weather, not the winter. I know, it's odd, ain't it? I'm gonna hammock camp tonight. I got some new gear I want to show you guys. We just got into camp, so I'm gonna start getting everything out, getting everything set up. I'll be back with you in a little bit, show you some of my new toys. Okay, so you guys saw the tag on this hammock, Hemlock Mountain Outdoors. Kurt Zitzelman is the guy's name that made this for me. You can find him on YouTube. It's really nice hammock. First time I've ever been camping with it though, but I've slept with it a lot in my living room. I have a setup in my living room that I'll, every once in a while I'll string my hammock up, sleep in my living room. But I had him custom make this one for me. You can see here on the sides, it's got, pull outs to pull your sides out this way if you so desire. But I got it with the intent of using it for winter camping, which I haven't got around to getting the equipment or getting a proper setup for winter camping yet, but it's a double layer right here. As you can see, I could stick my sleeping pad in between, the two layers so that I'm not constantly kicking my pad out, which is what I found I did in my other hammocks all the time. zipper right here because of the built-in bug net that I have tucked up in this little hood piece right here. I showed you it's with whoopee slings. So I have it set up with just, you know, ratchet strap, tree straps that I made myself, marlin spike hitch, hang the whoopee sling on that, and you're good to go. Fixed ridge line right here, a little mesh bag to hang stuff in at night while you're sleeping, you know, headlamp, phone, you know, anything you would need to grab, you know, in a hurry is right there. If memory serves me correctly, I believe it's like 11.5 feet long. I don't honestly remember the width, but it was max width of whatever the fabric came on the spool. But I can get a super flat lay in it. I can sleep on my side because I'm a big side sleeper. I've even laid in it on my stomach. It's super comfortable. But like I said, first time I've ever been camping with it. Excited to try it out. We'll let you know how it goes. But like I said, I've slept in it in my living room and it's been fine, so I don't expect any difference here. So that's one of the new pieces of gear I wanted to show you guys that you've never seen in a video before, and I wanted to thank Kurt for making it for me. I've had this hammock a long time, so I'm a little ashamed that this is the first time I've got to take it camping. But like I said, I got it for winter, and you guys see that that's when most of my videos get shot, is in the winter time, and I don't have a proper winter setup for it yet. I don't have an underquilt, you know, nothing like that. I haven't got around to getting any of that. That's another thing you guys are going to see new coming for this winter. I got a few new pieces of gear on order that are just going to take a while to get here. So that's something new you guys are going to see. I won't quite spoil the surprise yet. But so I'm going to finish, you know, getting some camp situated. I got a new pack I want to show you guys. I got a new knife. I got some self-made gear. It's just going to be a great time. I want to share some stuff with you guys that I've acquired or made, and I just want to have a great time out relaxing. I brought some books, reference books to, you know, try and identify some plants, trees, you know, things like that. I'll show you guys the books that I brought. But other than that, you know, like I said, it's just time to get out, relax, have a good time. Not too bad. Always make sure you get this snapped good and tight. I was camping with this last winter and I didn't have it tight enough apparently, and as I was laying on it sleeping, I deflated my pad on myself. I thought I had a hole in it until I realized I was leaking air out of the cap. So then all you do is find your opening here in your layers, which isn't hard to do. It's a generous size opening. And then you just stuff your sleeping pad in. Simple as that. Now I'll have to get it adjusted because, you know, you lay in these diagonally, so I'll have to, you know, twist it. Like, kick my head over this way, throw my feet down that way. And right about there should be perfect for me. I know I keep cutting my head off. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm not gonna fully set up camp right now. I'm not gonna put my tarp overhead or anything right now. I'll do that later. But I figure I'll go through, you know, what gear I brought and show you guys this. This is a new pack I got, the Frost River Nesmic pack. So that's also a new piece of kit. But first aid kit, always. In here, 40 ounce clean canteen. I got 2 of those. I also brought a cooler with some ice in it. I got 4 extra bottles of water in there, and all of my food and everything like that. So, water. This, I haven't got around to making a leather sheath for it, so pardon the cardboard. But I got this at Outvine last year. I probably showed you guys. But fork, you can use it as a striker for flint and steel. You see these holes here? You can haft it to a stick for a spear, frog gig, you know, something like that. So it's pretty cool. I just got to make a sheath for it. Tarp, Bushcraft Outfitters 10x10 in Coyote. Really like this one. I'll just throw that over by my hammock. Got my 12 centimeter zebra, and inside of that I have the original Bush Buddy stove, not the solo knockoff, we'll call it. So cook kit and cooking utensils, yeah, cook kit. Okay, this I took camping with me last winter. Yeah, I went and I didn't film it. It was me time. I got this. Now this isn't all I took last winter. This was just, you know, just to try and test it out. I wore it, you know, as like a cloak or whatever. But it's just a down blanket, you know, nice and small, really light. If it was in a compression sack, you know, obviously you could get it a lot smaller, which I may end up doing if I keep taking stuff in this Nesmic pack, because there's not a lot of room in that thing, which for, you know, summer camping you don't need a lot of room. Now I did, guys, I'm getting old. Little background on me. I have some back issues. I have 3, you know, bad discs. I'm pretty much clacking, you know, bone on bone. So sitting around the fire at night, I used to just sit Indian style right on the ground. It got, you know, bothersome to my back. I guess you can tell where I'm going with this, but I got an ant crawling on my neck, and I also got a camp chair. And I know I didn't have to. I could have used, you know, sticks or stones or something, but I bought the little rubber feet for it too. Luxury, so that I don't sink into the mud, you know, soft ground or anything like that. Today I don't think I'd really have to worry too much about it. We haven't gotten any rain in a while. Ground's pretty hard, but I'll show you this, guys, later when I set it up. I've been using it around the home. Man, there's some things, you know, in life that you get them, first of all you think, oh, I don't need that, you know, it's a waste of space or whatever. But then you get it and you use it and it's like, okay, you know, where's this been all my life? I've really been liking this chair, you know, just sitting around campfires at home, or I've even been using it in my living room, guys, I'm not gonna lie. And I play guitar, so sitting in this chair is real nice for playing guitar, because there's not like your regular camp chairs that have the arms with the cup holders in it and stuff. It doesn't hit like the back end of your guitar. It's really nice for that. Okay, anything else in there? Piece of Reflectix. I use this in both of my Frost River packs, just, you know, one of these deals, so that if I don't pack properly, I don't have something like my billy pot handle or something, you know, riding into my back as I'm walking in. So that's in there. Silky Big Boy right here. This top pocket is my flint and steel kit right here. This bottom pocket is leather gloves and headlamp and a little flashlight. In here I have one hank of paracord for a ridgeline. What is that new? I got a new type of cord. I got it off of Bushcraft Technora. Does that sound right, guys? Technora? Yeah, well, something. It's, I don't know. It's in here, and I got some bank line. Compass in here. Oh yeah, here's some new gear. Okay, so this here I made. Little wallet looking thing. I got red tiger thread in there. Come on, camera. Show them my stitches. You really not gonna focus in on that for me? I guess not. Okay, so yeah, hand stitched. Edged it right there, or you know, just cut a little groove in. I dyed the edges black, burnished them, stuff like that. It's a little spice wallet. I put a backer board right here, as you can see, and then tied, like, or not tied, but sewed in like shotgun loops, as I would call it. You know, have your shotgun shells on the butt of your stock, and then put all of my spice jars in there. These are the spice jars that I had in that coal cracker Bushcraft tin. I just figured, you know, that something like this was more my style than, you know, the metal tin. Not that there was anything wrong with it, just I prefer the leather spice wallet, and it's handmade by me, so it makes it even more, you know, special, I guess. So yeah, there's that in there, and I carved a spoon. This camera, man, come on, show the good people. Well, anyway, it's got a little bump right there, if you see that. It's perfect for either holding right here or, you know, choking up on it. Any kind of grip like this. You know, it's very ergonomic, I guess. So that's the spoon I carved. Now this right here, I got it out buying. Got it off of a man named Jeff Sawyer. Look at that. Tell me that ain't freaking gorgeous. Yeah, I've been using this spoon a lot over mine. Not that there's anything wrong with mine. I did an okay job for a complete and total amateur. This is what a pro can do. Big difference, eh? So yeah, some spoons. Is there anything else in there? Nope, compass and the cordage I told you guys about. Oh, I got a titanium fry pan in there, you know, for cooking up what I brought to eat for tonight. Give me a second, I'll show you guys. While I'm showing off the gear, I might as well show you some of my other stuff, new stuff. Okay, so this here is something else, self-made. Got a dangler on it, or belt loop here on the back. Spot for your ferro rod right here. No, forgot that was in there. I got a new match case as well. K&M, I believe. So then you open this up, and inside, better back up. Inside you got a forager's pouch, tinder pouch, you know, whatever you want to call it. So now when you're wearing this, you know, say this is my belt. When you're wearing this on your belt, so you got that flap there. So as you're taking your hand in and out, you can see how that would get annoying. So right here, I put some extra snaps so that now I can snap that closed. So still up here on the belt. Now when I'm reaching in and out, you know, that ain't catching. It's not a big deal, but the minor details, you know. See, and then there's the snaps when you fully close it. I was pretty happy with that. I made some for a couple of my buddies. This is just a chamois from, you know, the auto detailing, you know, like chamois. You know, I just waxed it and stitched it into a bag. So then you just fold the bag over on itself like that. Fold the bottom up. Line up your snaps. Close it up. Not too shabby, huh? Alright, one more thing that I can think of while I'm thinking of it, and I think that might be it. Okay. New knife. Anybody know what it is yet? How about now? Let's see if we can get the camera. I doubt it. I'm never good at getting the camera to focus where I want it to. Oh, here. There. There, it's picking it up. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Okay. So, yeah. New knife. Get this back to focusing again. Okay. So, okay, yeah, new knife, a bunch of new gear on the way. That's what happens when you can't go camping and you're constantly thinking about camping. You buy a bunch of camping gear thinking, oh yeah, next time I go I'll get to use it. I've had this for quite a while. The only thing I've ever cut with it was a piece of bank line last winter. I took it camping with me and all I cut was a piece of bank line with it. I use my axe for pretty much everything I cut with it. It's super comfortable handle, nice and big. You know, it fits in your hand good. When you grab a hold of it, you know you're holding on to something. Real comfortable grips any way you're holding it. Choking way up on it. You know, it's super comfortable grabbing it clear back. You know, I don't know why you would. You're not gonna see me doing with these numbers, chopping with my knife. I just don't do it. Nice, if you hear it. Nice sharp spine for making scrapings, you know, stuff like that, or striking your ferro rod, whatever. So yeah, I'll be playing with this a little bit today. Just carving at some wood, you know, not anything in particular or important, just playing with it, using it finally. So yeah, there you go. I think that's it. I think that's all the new stuff. Pretty much all my gear. I got some stuff in my haversack. Just tinder pouch. I got some pipe tobacco in there, camera batteries, just odds and ends kind of stuff. We'll go over food later, you know, when it's time to cook and eat. Brought some snacks. It's weird. I don't know what to do. I'm finally out in the woods again. It's not snowing, blowing, and cold, so I don't have to get in here and cut a bunch of wood. This spot we're at right here is the video I shot. I don't remember what it was called, but I used my oilskin tarp and my wool blanket and like a blanket roll, and camped here with my other buddy Steve. Okay, so I told you guys I brought some books in. Figure I'll get them out and show you. This is what I keep them in. First thing, oh, forgot this was in here. A little Write in the Rain notebook. You know, just keep track of stuff. You know, whatever it is you want to keep track of. You know, I just have some things written down in there. This is where I'm at, Pennsylvania. So, tree book for Pennsylvania. Got that one. And one more. You know, for just books for help identifying things that I don't know what they are. Expand my knowledge base. And it's, I mean, for me, I think it's kind of fun to, you know, grab your book and take a little walk around and find something that you don't know what it is, and then just sit down, go through your book, do your best to books, do your best to find it, see what it is. I really like this one. It's real easy to use. It's got you know, pictures in it. Some are black and white, some, you know, in color. It's a nice book. I like it. So I plan on doing some of that today. Mostly, a lot of it has just been hanging out in my hammock and relaxing. I don't feel bad. Alright, time for a little snack. So we're gonna bust out the new chair. There it is. Like I said, I don't think I'll need the feet, so I'm not even going to put them on right now. Just stick them in the bag, and then I take the bag and just loop it over the bottom seat part of the poles that come out, like that. And then there's your seat. Yeah, just a little snack. Not cooking anything yet. I got these meat and cheese. I like these things. I like to eat them both together. So far, all I've been doing is laying in my hammock, just relaxing, listening to the wind go through the trees, the birds. It's really nice to be away from work, just to relax. I take my phone with me every time I go. I have family at home, kids, a wife. But I called her and I told her, I said, look, I'll check my phone every once in a while, but I'm turning it off because it rings a lot for work. And I don't feel like dealing with that today. Bugs ain't bad. Okay, so battery died on me. Changed the battery. But as I was saying, the bugs, they're not bad at all. They're not bothering me one bit. They're around, obviously, but they're not getting me. There's some black flies, mosquitoes, but nobody seems hungry yet, except for me. But I ain't too worried about it. Like I said, I have that mosquito net built in on my hammock, so. This chair though, oh man, totally worth it. Alright, so we're gonna finally use our new knife just to play with some wood. Oh my. Not too bad. Let's see about getting some real fine. Nice and thin. Cut those off. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so I cut this little piece of stick. Just something else to use my knife on. Get rid of this little nub here on the back. Chest lever grip feels nice. Oh, she's really digging in there. Got a knot right there. Let me just cut off with the saw. And up here we'll make a little cut like that. Just pressing the knife in. Just cut up to it. And that's it. Now I'll show you what we're going to use it for. I'm going to put that right about there. That's why we cut that little notch in there. Hold our bank line. Now, let's grab our pack. There you go. Nice little quick hanger. Another little project you can do just with a stick like this. Take your knife, put it in the center, tap it on the back like you're batoning. Just split it like that. I like to carve away just the very edges of it and inside, just to open it up a little bit. Just very little. And then you can take your bank line or whatever and wrap it real tight back here. Well, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. Rather than talk about it, let's show it. Okay, so you take your line, and then here's your split. Take your line, make a loop like this here. Lay that loop on there, leaving a tag end, and then just start wrapping around like this. Oh, there's the camera. Here's your loop. You guys see it? Wrap around like that. Which one am I wrapping with? There we go. I got them mixed up. Okay, so yeah, just keep wrapping. And then when you got a little bit left over, tuck it through that loop. And then go back to the other end. Start pulling on that other side. You'll see it starts to pull that loop and your tag end inside of all the other wraps. Pulling that nice and tight. Get it buried up underneath all those wraps, and then that makes this like super tight. It pulls all these wraps really, really, really tight. It's best to, you know, put a toggle on the end you're pulling so that you can pull harder. And depending upon what you're doing, you may want to put more wraps on than that. But so that pulled that up into right about there. Then you just take your knife. I keep going out of frame. Take your knife and then just cut this tag end off here to clean it up. You can even cut this one off. And that makes you a real nice strong lashing. And what that'll do is prevent this split from continuing up the stick. So now I'll show you what we do with this. Steal the cloth from my buddy's bush seat. Okay, so you're out camping or whatever, it rains, your stuff gets all wet. You could just drape it over this line. Or now you can, oh, I lashed that really tight. Might not be able to open it. You can take your clothes and put them on a clothesline. If I can get, like I said, if I can get that thing to open. I lashed it tighter than I thought. See, like that. That's how it's supposed to go. If I can get it in there with the fabric. She's tight, boy. I should have carved it open a little bit more. But there you go. That gives you an idea. Now if I could, I should just shorten this up and carve it open just a little bit more, because like I said, it's super tight. Yeah, I can't even jam it down on there anymore. But there you got a clothesline. It's a little top heavy. Like I said, if I'd cut this off, it'd probably stand better like a regular clothespin. Instead it just wants to flop over because it's heavy. But then you make a couple of those in pretty short order. You can hang your stuff up to dry. Yeah, you see what I was saying about carving it earlier, so that it's open a little bit more. If you open this up, you know, a little bit more, you can really push it down on. Let me see if I can get it here. Oh, got wood chips going into my hammock. Don't want that. Okay, opened it up a little bit more. See if it does any better. Yeah, there we go. It's still top heavy. It still wants to flop a little bit, but you see my point. Quick, easy. You can use it for, you know, hanging clothes that got wet. You can use it for suspending gear off of a ridge line. I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff you can use it for too, but yeah, you see the lashing there where we did the lash. I got it spreading open. Ouch. There's a lot of tension there. It's pinching my thumb and it hurts. I got it spread open pretty wide, but you can see the split isn't going any farther down the stick. That's what the lash is for. So yeah, there you go. A quick little clothespin or gear hanger, whatever you'd want it to be. Alright, so it's about that time. Time to get something to eat. I got these little tinder things with something I ordered, and I never used them before, so I figure now's a good time to try them out. So we'll get into our match case, get a match out. Break this thing up a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Wow, that went fast. Now I just snap up some twigs. Now let's put our top on here first, eh? And then throw our twigs in. It's a nice thing about these little twig stoves. That's all you need for fuel is just little twigs. I guess that's why they call them twig stoves, right? Throw a match in there too. There we go. Now let's see what we're having for dinner. These things here work pretty good. I don't remember what I ordered that they came with, or who even made them. They work good. Alright, so there's my titanium fry pan. Little pot scrubber in with it. Okay, let's see what we got in the cooler here. Some soggy butter. And water's, or the ice is all melting in here. It's hot out today. Nice in the shade though. Camera focusing in on this? No, there we go. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to chunk up a couple of these, fry them in there with some butter and some spices and stuff, and then put them in some tortillas and have little burritos. Should be pretty good. There's some butter in there. Get our butter in the middle. Don't take long, does it? Fresh garlic. So we'll have to get some of that in there. Let me go grab them spices. Because this won't take long to cook. That already smells really good. Okay, so some black pepper. Ghost pepper, sea salt. Put some more sticks in here. Cayenne pepper. I almost put onion powder in there, and then I remembered well, somewhere I have onion. So no need for onion powder, yeah? Is that gonna focus there? Nope. Taco Bell fire sauce. I wanted Diablo, but I was all out of it at home. So, fire it is. Cut our garlic, put that in there. Whoop, we lost one. Whoop, lost another one. Then we'll let that cook and put it in some tortillas and eat it. See you when it's done. Alright, so dinner's all cooked. Now I brought Mexican rice. I was gonna cook the rice first and then put rice in with this and then make it like a burrito, but I got hungry and didn't feel like waiting, so we're just gonna do it this way, which that's okay too. So we take one of these out. Do it a little easier. Put it right there. Whoop, I got a sausage right between my legs. There we go. Be a little more careful when you do it. Get some of the onions. And then I fold the back of it up, and then I fold it over, and then roll it up so nothing can fall out the bottom into your lap like that piece of sausage that got away from me. That's really good. Better take that off the heat. It's starting to burn to the bottom of my pan. That's really good. Quick, easy. Tastes fantastic. I know, you shouldn't talk with your mouth full. Really good. Still eating. Having my other 2 sausages. Lighting's a little bad. Sun's right in my face now. It's probably going on like, I don't know, 6:30, quarter to 7, I would guess. Just judging by where the sun's at. So I don't know what else I'm gonna do. It's hot. I didn't really have anything planned when I came out here other than just to hang out, relax, eat some good food. Take my hammock out camping for the first time. Show you guys some of my new gear. I've pretty much done all of that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna relax. Probably lay in my hammock for a little while after I eat all this food. Sure beats working. Alright guys, battery's almost dead. I'm not going to be putting my steak into a wrap. It's in much bigger chunks than I thought. I wish this camera would, it's just focusing on my shirt. There we go. Steak, onions, deliciousness. I'm gonna eat this, change the battery, and then we'll turn it back on for a little bit. Okay, so dinner is all done. I am beyond stuffed. I got the meat sweats going on. So my buddy's up cooking now, making his dinner. And I'm gonna have a nice relaxing pipe. My wife got me a new one. Tonight we're having Cult Blood Red Moon pipe tobacco. It smells like, when you smell it, it smells like those Queen Anne cordial cherries. It's pretty good. I like it. So yeah, my wife got me a new pipe. Nice church warden. So yeah, dinner was good. I wish I wouldn't have ate so much, but I brought it. I had to eat it. The ice only lasts so long. And I didn't want it going to waste, getting spoiled or anything like that. I'm hoping it cools off a little bit, or the meat sweats wear off, 'cause I am hot. Nice thing though about bringing that cooler in with the ice is I put 4 bottles of water in there, and I've been able to have a nice cold drink. Makes a big difference. Usually you guys know you're drinking room temperature water. Well, I got something on my hammock I'm going to show you guys too. So if you don't already know, once I show you what I got on my hammock, there will be no doubt you all will know I'm a weenie. And I don't care. Proud of it. Oh yeah. This stuff tastes so good. Really nice. Nice and smooth. Don't burn your tongue at all. Helps having a church warden too. You know, that long stem cools the smoke down before it gets to your mouth. Did I tell you guys I love this chair? Usually I'm sitting right on the ground. My back's aching by now. My back feels great. So, yeah, I'm going to smoke my pipe. Show you guys my cool little hammock setup. And then I'm just going to lounge in my hammock for the rest of the night. I think I might be down to one battery left too. I didn't charge any of my batteries before I came out here. So, most of them were dead. And I just didn't know it. So, I'm going to nurse this battery. Loving life, guys. See you in a couple minutes. Alright, so here it is with the bug net on. Nice, easy to get in and out. Zipper pulls on the inside and the outside, so you can get in and out. And here's my little weenie item. It's a lot darker in the woods than it is on the camera, but yeah, I got some nice little lights inside here. Little dimmer there. And there's party mode. So yeah, see, I'm a weenie. That's nice when you're laying in there, you know, at night before you're ready to go to sleep, when you're just laying in there and settling down. It's nice to have a little bit of soft light like that, rather than, you know, the bright glare of a headlamp or something like that. So I'm thinking this is pretty much it for the night. Like I said, it's a lot darker in the woods than what you guys are seeing on the camera. So I'm probably just gonna unzip the bug net, sit in here for a little while. I might string my tarp up just to keep dew off of my camera and stuff. I could put my camera underneath the tarp. I'm probably gonna do that just to, you know, protect the camera and stuff like that. I didn't bring a camera case with me or anything like that, so probably put my tarp up before I get all too comfortable in here. So yeah, like I said, that's probably it for the night. There's really nothing else gonna be going on except, you know, sitting down, relaxing, talking for a while, and then sleep. So unless something weird happens during the night, I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I've been up for quite a while. I woke up this morning with a really bad headache, so I've just been hanging around at camp until I could get it under control. You remember that lookout or vista I told you guys about yesterday? Excuse me. Well, we're walking to it now. It's not too far away from camp, but I figure if I'm already here, I might as well go check it out. So, let's go. Okay, so we're walking to the vista, and I saw this tree here. Thought I'd show it to you guys. See if anybody else knows what kind of tree this is. Leave it in the comments down below if you know what tree this is. Well, here we are. Okay, so that there was called Wolf Rocks. It's pretty nice. It's really nice in the fall too, when the leaves are all changing. Like I said, it wasn't too far from my camp, so I figure let's go check it out. So, just heading back to camp now. I got a new pair of shoes too. I didn't tell you guys about that. They're like minimalist shoes. I really like them. My feet don't hurt anymore. But you can feel like every rock, every pebble, you know, on the trail. It's kind of weird at first. It's like you're walking barefoot. But yeah, I'll show you those. Maybe when we get back. See you there. Okay, so this is how the shelter ended up last night. I put the tarp up just to protect my camera gear from the dew and stuff like that. I didn't bring anything to put it in, I just carried it in. So the tarp went up, There you can see the bug net. I don't know if I already showed that or not, but then I carry this little piece of Reflectix that's down on the ground. I carry that in the back of all my Frost River packs. I think I said about that already. But then in the middle of the night when nature calls, that's a nice place to put your feet to get your, your shoes on and stuff, so you can go take care of business. So yeah, speaking of shoes, I'll show you the new shoes I got. Okay, so these are my new shoes. I got them because I was reading about them, and people say that people with back problems and their feet hurting, they started wearing these and it all went away. So I got me a pair of them. I mean, look at that. You can fold the things in half. You can twist them into a corkscrew. I don't know the weight on them, but they weigh like absolutely nothing. I'll bring the camera in and show them up close. You guys should honestly give them a shot. I've hiked in them already with the wife and kids. I wear them every single day to work, and so far, I mean, I absolutely love them. The grip on them's nice. They're really comfortable. There's a lot of room for your toes to move around. They're just all around good shoes. Okay, so here's the shoes. Like I said, they weigh absolutely nothing, and they just, there's like nothing to them really, but they work great. I've had them for, I don't know, maybe coming up on a month, something like that. But if you guys ever thought about trying some minimalistic style shoes, I would highly recommend them.
a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
All right, that's it. All packed up. This is right here and here is where the hammock was hung. Everything's cleaned up, packed up, ready to head back out. I thank everybody for watching, taking the time out of their lives to watch my stupid, silly little videos. And hopefully it won't be another year or 2 years or however long it's been since I shot a camping video. Hopefully we'll be able to make a span of time a little shorter on the next one. So yeah, thanks everybody. I'll see you later.